All right, kids, it's off-ice shooting season. I wanted to put together just a pretty quick demonstration. It's in the garage. At the moment, I don't really have a better scenario for ripping off real high-speed shots. That's okay. Honestly, that's okay in that I would encourage you, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you've got something you can shoot into in the garage and some pucks that you're not going to break windows and piss your mom off, then so be it. That's good. Get out, do something even when you don't have the perfect circumstances or scenario. I wanted to talk about a few things. I don't want to overcoach this and I don't want you to overthink it. But if we are going to rip off a high volume of pucks, shots, there's a couple bad habits we want to avoid. We don't want to repeat and ingrain some bad habits. And there's a couple good habits that we do want to repeat and ingrain. And if we can, the idea would be it becomes automatic and it's not something that we have to think about. And then you can go from there and start having fun with it, right? I'm just going to be talking about some very basic, very simple. Make sure you don't do this. Check this box. You're not wasting reps on this, and focus on, as a foundation, having a quality shot. In this case, I'll be just talking about a simple weight transfer. Focus on a simple weight transfer such that the idea is you don't have to focus on a simple weight transfer. And that's the point here. This isn't a full session or a do this, do that. It's really just a demonstration. I want to give you an idea of how to check in on yourself, just not repeat and ingrain bad habits, and we want to repeat and ingrain good habits. I don't want to critique every single shot. I don't want you to critique every single shot. You ripping off a volume of pucks should be a path of self-discovery for you. You can feel a good shot. You can feel a bad shot. Why? What was the difference? And you stack those up and you start to feel more good than bad, and you stack those up and that becomes automatic, right? And that's the whole point here. That path for you, that journey for you, stack up good shots, good habits, and you find yourself next winter, you put in good work, and next winter good work comes out, right? So don't overthink it. We got to check in on ourselves. We do want to be moving in the right direction. It's have fun with it, right? It does have to be your own journey, your self-discovery. How do you become a better shooter? Have fun with it. Let's go. One of the first mistakes we for sure want to avoid, I'm a lefty, so right hand, top hand. Everything I say here is going to apply to lefties, righties. Anything I say, you're the opposite as far as weight transfer, right hand, left hand, etc. For me as a lefty, I do not want to get my hand stuck to my hip, right? And I don't want to shoot with my hand stuck to my hip, right? No, we don't want that. You curl your bicep, flip it over, okay, right? Top hand away from the hip, right? Top hand, as that puck pulls back, top hand's out. Right, so our top hand is not stuck here, and we're not pushing the puck with a stuck top hand. Out and in for our shot, right? Out and in. The next, right? We don't want to set up sideways perpendicular to our net and just shoot. So my net's there, and my toes are here, and I'm shooting sideways, right? We don't want Now, it wouldn't kill you to shoot like this, but generally speaking, if we're trying to replicate skating up ice at the net, we want our toes forward, right? So another don't just set up sideways and pump them into the net. For my mind, if you're talking volume shots, just trying to rip off a bunch of shots, not overthink it, no obstacles, whatever, we're just going to rip off a good volume of shots, get some reps in. There's essentially 2 weight transfer shots to focus on and make automatic. There's shooting off my left foot, or I think as they would say, actually your off foot. So in that case, I'm going to have my weight start on my right foot, and as I pull it back and shoot, my weight transfers to my left, right? So it's pretty simple. Pull it back, weight's on the right. As I shoot, weight goes to the left. Right, left. Right, left. Okay? The other way, in a mental trick that I like for this one, weight on my right, shoot off my left. You might hear some coaches say jump at the net. That's a good one. Right, so I'm on my right foot, and then I jump on my left. The other way that I like to do it, or think about it, is my left foot and my blade are essentially together, right? So it's back here. It's kind of almost like I'm kicking the puck with my left foot, right? So we're on our right, we go to our left. Okay, so again, it's not here, it's here, here, here. The second one, weight transfer to focus on, would be the opposite, left to right. Now, this is kind of the hot shot, for lack of a better term, in the moment that everybody's talking, the toe drag release, whatever. But don't get too worked up about that. Focus on the weight transfer, especially as you're just getting reps of shots. Focus on the weight transfer, right? So it's, in this case, I was right, left. Now we're just going the opposite. So I've got same thing, toes are pointing at the net. Weight's on my left. I'm going to pull it in a little bit. Transfer my weight to the right. Shoot. So weight's on the left. Transfer. Shoot. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Again, you're shooting a volume of pucks, high reps, should be your own journey of self-discovery. That toe drag release, all that stuff, figure that out. It's going to come. You'll feel it when you feel it. You'll feel it when you don't feel it. And then you just practice and keep practicing. The things to focus on, like I said, don't get stuck. Top hand doesn't get stuck. We're not shuffling the puck with our stick, right? Top hand releases, bicep upside down, right? And now we've got mobility in our stick. And then focus on a weight transfer, whether that's right to left or left to right. Every time we shoot, there should be a weight transfer, right? So following up on that, honestly, a good warm-up every time you shoot, or as you're learning this and trying to learn the muscle memory of it. Doesn't even have to be in a net, and you don't have to shoot full speed. Maybe take one of these. Doesn't have to be one of these. Could be your pail. But just shoot into that while using a weight transfer. Right, so I might warm up practicing into this little net. 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. From there, right, just sounds like I'm contradicting myself, but don't overthink it, right? The main thing is we don't want to reinforce with a lot of reps a bad habit. So try to check in on yourself, make sure you're not shooting with bad habits. And if we can, we want to reinforce good habits. Weight transfer. Think weight transfer, face the net, right? Toes at the net. Imagine like you're skating at the net and you're getting a shot off, whether that's a weight transfer from your offside to your strong side or your strong side to your offside. Focus on that weight transfer, and from there, have fun with it. Figure it out, right? You get better one shot at a time. Feel the good ones, feel the bad ones, figure out the difference, and keep getting more good than bad. Eventually, you're better. I'm just in the garage here for this demonstration, so I'm not really trying to snipe bar down. If I miss, we got problems. But, that would be the other habits to include is don't just shoot at the net, shoot for a spot, right? Think about where and how and when you score goals, where they go and why. And yeah, from there, have fun with it, right? This should be fun. Make it fun, right? Nobody can make it fun for you, but compete against yourself, compete against your yesterday. Get better today than you were yesterday. Have fun with it, and just keep in mind, hey, 10,000 pucks later, next winter you're going to be scoring sick goals with the boys. How fun is that? Or girls, the boys and girls, or girls. Another good method to working up to this weight transfer is start slow. Be methodical right away. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And you just slowly increase that rhythm, that tempo, until you're kind of ripping them off quickly. But start slow, build up that tempo, and then as that tempo builds up, the volume builds up, now you're ripping them off. Even when you go get your whole pile of pucks and reset it, do it again. Start slow, build it up. got a little carried away there, but that's what I mean when I say have fun. Like, kind of start slow to smooth, smooth to fast. Checking the boxes, bad habits, no, good habits, yes. But then stop thinking and have fun.